Semen retention is such a powerful ancient practice that helps you harness your sexual energy and increase your energy levels so you can live longer, have more vitality, and more energy for life. Hey guys, I'm Alex Grendi, a men's sex coach here to help you overcome performance anxiety in the bedroom and become the best lover you can be. Guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell on so you can stay up to date with all of my new videos. When you masturbate and ejaculate every single day to porn, then you're depleting yourself of this life force energy. You're not living up to what you can really feel and experience at your highest potential of vitality. So how do you practice semen retention? This is something that is widely discussed online, and there's so much misinformation, so many problems that I see surrounding this practice. The first thing that I see that's a huge problem, in my opinion, is this idea that semen retention is a contest, and let's see how long you can go, and that determines how much willpower you have and how good you are at retaining your semen. To me, this is completely counterproductive, and actually what that's doing is suppressing your sexual energy. So instead of actually celebrating and cultivating your sexual energy, just saying, okay, I'm not ejaculating, I'm not touching myself for the next 3 months, 6 months, is completely disconnecting yourself from this life force energy. So even though you're not ejaculating, you're still not connected to your sexuality as much as you could be. Another thing that I see for men that fall into this trap of trying to go as long as they can without ejaculation is they really demonize ejaculation. There becomes this like huge fear surrounding ejaculation, and that if they ejaculate, they're gonna be depressed and not be able to function. They're gonna have no motivation for life, and this is simply not true. You know, again, if you're masturbating multiple times a day, every day, then of course this will have a negative impact on you. What's most important about this ejaculation during semen retention is that you are intentional with your ejaculations, that there's actual meaning behind it. You're not just masturbating because you got home from work and you're stressed out and you want a release, right? Instead of going for that quick release, we need to have different tools to deal with that stress so we can cultivate and keep that sexual energy. So how can we practice semen retention? The first thing for me when I'm teaching men is understand why you are masturbating. Understand why you are ejaculating as frequently as you do. So normally when we go to masturbate and we try to have an ejaculation, it's because we're running away from something in our lives. We're using it as a distraction to not deal with an emotion or something that we're supposed to do. And I am so guilty of this for so many years of my life. I used to be a huge pot smoker, and anytime I didn't want to do work, whether it was in high school or college, or even after that, I would use masturbation as an excuse, like, oh, I'm horny and I'll just do this instead. But of course, underneath that, underlying in the subconscious was like, I really don't want to do work, so instead I'm gonna go experience this pleasure. When you get that urge to go and masturbate or watch porn or feel like you need to have an ejaculation, I want you to really inquire within, like, where is this coming from? Is this something that I actually want, or am I running away from a problem or something that I should be dealing with? So really check in with yourself before you go and be impulsive and go and masturbate, to really think and say, hey, why do I actually want to do this? Is it because I'm horny, or I don't want to do my taxes, or I don't want to have this difficult conversation with my partner? So really, really check in with yourself and figure out, why are you constantly going towards masturbation or ejaculation? The next thing for me would be to find an amount of time that is suitable for you. I do try to have an ejaculation every 2 weeks, so twice per month. And that does not matter whether I'm extremely sexually active with a partner or extremely sexually active with myself during self-pleasure. I still try to only ejaculate twice per month. This is something that feels really good for me. When I do ejaculate and I'm intentional with my ejaculations during that 2-week window, then I feel really good. I don't feel depleted. My energy still stays up because I'm constantly cultivating that energy. So everyone is different. You need to find out what works for you. But going these extended periods of 3 months, 6 months without any real rhyme or reason, I would inquire also, Like, why are you suppressing your sexuality so much? What is that giving you? And what are you getting out of just like repressing this sexual energy and saying no to yourself all the time? And hey guys, if you do choose to do 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or even longer for semen retention, and that works for you, that's great. I totally support that if that feels good for you. But in my experience and in what I've seen in groups and other programs is men trying to go for longer than serves them, and they try and go in these 3-month periods, and then they're often having wet dreams. So this sexual energy is really repressed, and they're not able to cultivate that energy in the right way. This is my final point. If you really want to practice semen retention, you need to know how to move your sexual energy. This is the biggest key. You can't just stop ejaculating and you're going to start to feel full body pleasure and non-ejaculatory orgasms. It doesn't work that way. You need to have a practice. You need to connect to your sexual energy. You need to be able to move that sexual energy so you can really build it up and harness it and bring that energy into your life. If you're looking for more in-depth practices on how you can really move this sexual energy, really connect to it, and experience full body pleasure and non-ejaculatory orgasms, click the link in the description for my free training on how you can last as long as you want in the bedroom and pleasure any woman in ways she'll never forget. I hope this video was of value to you, and if it was, click the like button, hit subscribe, and leave a comment below. Have you practiced semen retention before? Have you had some similar experiences to me? Let me know in the comment section below, and feel free to suggest topics for new videos. I'm Alex Grendi from Superior Lovers, and I'll see you around.